Do you know what time it is? Do you know? It's time for Terry to go in a busy ass gym and try to make these videos for you guys. That's what time it is. So, this is Terri leg day 2, second leg day of the week. And I know you guys cannot wait after trying my first one, right? Right? I honestly love being able to just sit in like a 10 by 10 type of space and get everything I need to get done in that space. So I think you'll like that, and you can be as isolated as you want or as in the mix as you want, but usually there's a lot of benches at the gym, so I'm going to utilize that today. First things first is a nice little cardio warm up. It's not too late to turn around now. So I first start with walking forward on an incline, about 10 to 12.5% incline, and 2.8 to 3 miles per hour. Really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. I stay in this for about 2 to 3 minutes. And why I use an incline, and a high incline at that, is to really warm up my glutes, my hamstrings, basically my posterior chain. It gives you a much more effective cardio session when walking. Then we're going to turn around and walk backwards on a 15% incline going 2 miles per hour for 2 minutes. Focus on driving straight back, and you're really going to feel these warm up your quads and your ankles. Then we're going to turn and go into a lateral side shuffle. I get it. It feels awkward because you're going to be looking at your neighbors, but I promise you, these are so worth it. It's on an 8 to 10% incline. I keep it at 2 miles per hour. I focus on pulling with that front foot and pushing with that back foot. That incline really hits the glutes, and you're going to feel it also on your thighs. If you really insist on not doing this, then you can always go to the band walks. You just won't be able to get that incline. First exercise are Bulgarian split squats. I'm warming up with just body weight, and I'm going to do 10 reps here. I'm leaning forward a little bit because I want that glute activation. Fix your shorts because even your shorts want to be closer to your glutes after this. We are going right into a single leg hip thrust on the bench. Push through your heels, squeeze your glutes at the top, and drive your hips up as high as you can. This will be another set of 10. Gather yourself because no one is coming to save you. Now we warm up our single arm bent over row, set of 10 here. I like to utilize the bench for warm-up just to have more stabilization and making sure I'm engaging my back properly. You can also do it without a bench if you feel confident in your form. I also hit some with a double arm because this is what my working sets are actually going to be. So just making sure that I am ultra familiar with the movement before I go into my working sets. There are a lot of Lord help me moments in this workout. Let's get into our working sets. Bulgarian split squats, we are hitting 12 reps now. I like to arrange this as like a circuit type of workout. You'll see how I do it. But here in this exercise, I am really focusing on pushing my foot, specifically my heel, through the ground, squeezing my glutes at the very bottom when I drive up, keeping my core engaged and my back also engaged. Switch legs gracefully, and also check yourself out in the mirror if you have a mirror, just to be able to have a form check. I actually could be engaging my back a little bit more here. Personal trainer eyes. We are in the perfect position to set up our single leg hip thrust on the bench. We are now doing reps of 12, max to 15. We just really want to burn these out, okay? Remember, push your whole foot through the ground, but specifically your heel. Get your hips up as high as you can and give a real nice extra squeeze at the top, and breathe out when you push. Now we're going to give our legs a little bit of rest. We're still keeping them engaged because we want a nice, strong, athletic stance, but we're doing a double arm bent over row, focusing on getting that back nice and toned. Okay, we're keeping our core tight and we're still kind of squeezing our glutes. And breathe out when you pull up. Try to go 2 seconds on the way down and 1 second on the way up. Get right into sitting external rotation. We're going to do 10 to 12 reps here, using about 5 to 10% of your body weight with the dumbbell of choice. Raise the bench to 45 degrees, and we're going into a powell raise. Now, these look and feel awkward at first, but once you get them down, oh my goodness, I gotta think that this is what Justin Timberlake dedicated that song Sexy Back to, because your back will look and feel so good after doing these. I really want to show you how I set up on the bench. So really pay attention because these hit. This is the beginning of a new circuit now. We're starting with lane clamshells, reps of about 12, maybe 15, but really drive that bottom knee through the ground and your top hip bone up as high as you can to the ceiling, squeezing your glutes, keeping your core engaged, and breathe out as you push. Get on your feet and let's work on some balance. As you can see, this workout is all single leg stuff to really make sure that you are not compensating in any way. These are single leg RDLs, and you see you want to keep a slight bend of the knee here. Really make sure that your whole foot stays on the ground. A lot of times your foot can kind of wobble to one side or the other, and also keep your hips parallel to the ground. Don't let your hips turn and open up. Okay. Again, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, and draw your back down, and also picturing kind of pinching a pencil between those shoulder blades. If you catch yourself really struggling to find balance in the single leg RDLs, you can do B stance RDLs. Holding the weight in the other hand, you have both feet on the ground. You still have a slight bend of the knee and are hinging from the hips and still keeping everything engaged in the same way. You will still feel these as just another variation. Are you ready for my favorite core exercise using the bench? These are declined side crunches or V-ups, whatever you want to call them, but they feel so good, especially the next day. You really feel them in your obliques. We're doing 12, 12, 12, so 12 on each side and then 12 going forward. By the time you get to going forward, it is such a struggle to get your legs up, but that's exactly what you want when hitting core, right? Is that burning feeling of, am I going to make it? And then we always come out on the other side. Now we hit more shoulders, and I know what it looks like. You think, oh, these are going to be nice and chill, but YTWs are still no joke. I am using baby weights here of only 2.5, and I'm doing reps of 10. Really keep those weights up as high as you can and squeeze when you pull down on the W. To top off this workout, you're going to do 3 rounds of pull-ups, max reps. Now, don't worry if you can't do your own body weight. There are plenty of machines that can assist you. But if you can do at least 3 of your own body weight, I highly, highly encourage you to do them because they are just so good. Okay, so I have no idea if I did the intro well, but I realized I forgot to do anything after because I was just trying to get the heck out of there. So I hope you enjoyed the workout. It is my favorite out of all the leg day workouts. And sorry that you hear my dogs eating in the background. You know, this is not picture perfect, okay? I'm not trying to be, and you shouldn't be either. So we hit our goals with everything that life demands of us, and that's that. But I'm proud of you, and I really hope you continue on your journey. Bye.